What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back, but we're playing a new game today, and I'm excited about this. I did a little bit of a test run. I screwed it up. I pretty much died. I canceled it out because I released so much bad oxygen into my place, and I lost a couple people, so I just bailed. But anyways, I'm about to start this game. I don't know a lot about the game other than the fact that you have to control your temperatures and your water situation and oxygen situation and stuff like that. And it's like a building simulator slash survival type game, and I'm really excited about it. It reminds me of like a very advanced Fallout shelter, but like the same style, but at the same time it requires the knowledge of like a city builder, like SimCity or City Skylines or something like that. But I'm excited to get into this. So I've heard that that the best stress response you can pretty much have is like a vomiter, so you can see. The mouse is visible, so the vomiter over here and here and here is pretty good. Decor expectation is pretty nice when it's low. Diver's lungs, I heard, is pretty good because obviously less oxygen that's used up, the better. Yokel, I don't think it's that bad as long as you have someone that can research, which would be this person right here, Joshua. I think you'll be fine. But Diver's lungs, uncultured helps with the decor. There would be other benefits that I would prefer to have, but I feel like I'm very well set up for my starting three people. I mean, this Nails can do everything except cook, and Bert can do everything. Very no tinkering and no construction speed, and he can't research, so that's about it. But other than that, we have a really good construction person, got a little bit of strength, and these other guys are pretty well rounded. So depending on what we get after these starting three, we'll see how our city grows. But obviously I have to do a good job at growing our city, civilization, whatever. But we'll see what happens. So, your crew has been awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got there. It might be best to start digging. Alright, so I'm going to pause because I do want to look around and see. Oops, I always do that. See what I've got, and I got a lot of metal right here, which is good. So also a lot of metal up here, so maybe that's what I'll do is I'll build straight over and up so I can get all this metal. And I also want to, I don't know if this is a good idea. If you guys know stuff about this game, I would really like some constructive criticism, because as much knowledge as I have about like simulators and like city builders, this is still very new to me, and trying to do everything and balance everything out. So I'd love to hear about it. But so far I'm loving this game. It is early development. I paid my way in. Basically, you can purchase this game currently at this point in time for $20, and you can get it through Steam and have it done. But I heard that there's a possibility that the price will go up, and I don't blame them, because this game is fantastic so far from what I've seen, and I think it's a lot of fun. And obviously, there's a lot of ways to go because it is in early stages. But let's do this. I'm thinking if I can get all of this water to trickle down into one large pool, and then eventually I will have a section for bad water and a section for good water, and I can filter it and make it good water eventually. But because these are lined up the way they are, I think I'm going to try to, like I said, get all of these to pool in one area. So I'm going to try and do that. But first off, the best place to start, I have to move my... I always have a cup around, so if in case I need some water or something, I can drink. But anyways, let's see. I think I'm going to go over to base. We need resources, so obviously we have to dig. But I want to get... what's the best thing to build first? This is what I was kind of confused about right when I started, because we do have some food to start out with. We do have some food. We have no liquid, so we want to get to liquid as soon as possible. It probably would be good to get some beds done fairly quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is create a sleeping space, and then also, you know, like I said, tunnel this straight down. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to the right first. I'm going to go to... a lot of people build in like straight up and down sections so that their ladders will run them straight up and down all the time. And I think that's a good way to do it, and I'm probably going to do that for most of this playthrough. And I want to get rid of all of this. Now, this is a big section to just willy-nilly say that I want to just do automatically. So they're only going to be able to clear out what they can reach. So I want to put in a ladder as soon as possible. So let's get them started on high speed, and then we'll start getting to building. And then I'll probably have someone focus on building over here, and then someone focus on digging over here. But as you can see, our raw materials are going up, and our raw metals and our raw materials are going up. Our liquid will not until we get some liquid. The soil and edibles obviously is, you know, we're not going to eat the dirt, so we'll get that when we can. And organic, we got a little bit of algae, but algae is a big deal. We want algae for sure, so eventually we'll have to work our way over to this biome. But there's a lot of contaminated air in this biome, so we have to find a way to control that, or else it is going to cause some chaos inside of our little area. So we won't get into that yet. I think we want to... okay, hold on. Let's pause so we can start building up. But I think we want to get all this algae we can that's close by before we risk flooding our area with contaminated oxygen. So let's go ladder, and let's go up. Let's just do it on each side. So let's do this. Let's go straight up. How far? I think we'll go all the way up. I think we'll go all the way up to there. And then over here, we'll go all the way down to there. And then we should do some tiles. Let's do tiles all the way across. Actually, hold on. I want to cancel this because these oxalites produce oxygen, from what I can tell. And at one point, I accidentally got rid of a couple of these that I had in my last file, and I started to notice that my oxygen wasn't quite replenishing as fast as I hoped. So if I can, I want to keep at least this little node here, and it would be nice to work my way over to others, but it doesn't look like there's anywhere nearby. So that sucks, because last time I was able to work my way over to a couple, but it looks like we didn't get a very good random generation for this little oxygen thing. So I'm going to go from here over, and from here over, and then we are going to create another floor. So let's go to do 3 high. So we'll probably make this the sleeping area. So we'll go 3 high. Actually, should I go 4? Let's go 4, because future decoration tiles that we might have to make. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll make another one up here. Cool. So there's that. I think I want to clear out all of this as well, but we'll do this in just a few minutes. I will dig out this section so that I can do storage. I want to make some storage in here. So that's what I'll do here shortly. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm going to do my storage over here. I'll show you what I did last time, and it actually worked out fairly decently. I'm going to dig all of this out. Actually, let's just dig it. Let's just dig it. So what I did is I did that. I did tile. I did that. I did tile. I did that. And I went all the way up. And it worked out decently. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it exactly. And this actually worked out, ooh, almost perfectly. Let me cancel that. It almost worked out perfectly, because what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to also make... actually, I want to wall this off. I'm going to be completely honest. I want to wall this off. Let's go from here to there. Let's wall this completely off to not risk being contaminated by this stuff. So let's go up and boom, boom, and let's go across. So let's lock this all in and go ladders. Oh, I don't have enough. All right, so let's just keep on going. Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I'm gonna have these doable, creatable, and then I'll store all this stuff in these. And actually, let's go over and prioritize 9. Let's prioritize these two just real quick. That way we start putting all this stuff into these storage containers. There we go. Cool. Cool. So let's grab this, and let's do all. Let's do this. Let's do all. And then we'll get some storage going. So far so good. So far so good. In this series, I'll probably make them about 20 minutes or so. This first episode and probably the first couple episodes will probably be relatively unedited. But once it gets to the point where I have to put a lot of thought into it, and I am doing like big projects, I'll cut out a lot of the just the build time and the like all that kind of stuff. Just because obviously you guys don't want to sit around while I'm sitting here just waiting for them to do a thing. So yeah, but here we go. There's that. Let's sweep up all of this and get all of this into lockers. And I want to get up here and start doing some beds. We are at the end of cycle 1, so they are going to unfortunately be sleeping on the floor. Which is... that's alright. That's alright. Suffocating. Why are you suffocating? Is this oxygen really that bad? Low concentration. Oh, unbreathable all the way over here. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We don't want unbreathable oxygen, so we will have to get into oxygen replenishment. Which we can do. We don't have a lot of algae, though. Don't have a lot of algae. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to hold off on that, because if this is going to be our sleeping area, eventually I want the air that we are producing to rise up into our sleeping area. And so this will be a good place for a lot of our oxygen creation. So yeah, that'll be good. I want to get them up into here, but it looks like they're going to eat real quick. And let's go and do prioritize. Let's go 9 on this section. Let's go 9 on this section. We want to create our sleeping space. That's going to be very important. Let's see. Oxygen. Power. We will have to get into power here shortly. We do have one of these guys was really good. Let me check their jobs. How come I only have 2? Someone had died? Someone died. Joshua died? Damn it. I've never had someone die until, like, cycle 20. Wow. Oh, man. What was he good at? He was our constructor. That's not good. He died in his sleep, didn't he, when he... oh, God. Oh, what is... oh, God. We just let some gas or something in. When did that happen? When did we let all this bad air in? Oh, boy. Okay. So we do need to get into oxygen. We just do. Let's go... let's create an oxygen center over here. We'll do 4. What are you doing? Oh, that's Josh. He's dead. He's dead, right? What the heck? Okay, that's a glitch. That's a thing. Okay. Let's see. And these are going to need power, right? Pretty sure they're going to need power, but... let's go and prioritize these as well. Okay, so I got one of these guys coming over here to start building those. Oh, you're gonna come over too? Okay, that's alright. And let's go with... We're gonna probably have to power these. Come on, yeah, we are gonna have to power these. So, I actually want to set up... Let's go here. Let's go tiny batteries. Let's set some batteries up. And these batteries are gonna store some power. So that we don't actively have to be running on our little hamster wheel right there in order to produce power. So 3 should be good enough for now. I'll probably be able to power like a pretty decent area with 3. Yeah, with 3 of these. So, oh, they fell asleep again. I do want to get into furniture and beds real quick. So I like to. I'm just going to create like a very large sleeping area for these guys. How is this going to pan out? Ooh, okay. Actually, I'm going to cancel a couple of these, and we're going to do it just for symmetrical sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Alright, so they're doing that. Someone should get started on this hamster wheel soon. So let's prioritize that up to 9, because that's going to be important. Let's do all of that. 9. Okay. Duplicate temperature. Okay, temperature. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so far so good. Were you eating? I think you were eating. Okay. Joshua's still dead, but freaking glitching out. That's alright. We'll get a duplicate eventually. Oh yeah, half a cycle and we're going to get another duplicate. So, that's good. So, who was my stats? Construction digger, creativity, athletics. You're not the athletic one. You were, weren't you? Athletic? No, I think Joshua was our athletic one. Stats. Athletic. No, he wasn't. I thought we had an athletic person. That's alright. But we're producing a little bit of power because he's running on our little hamster wheel. That's cool. So, alright. Good. Oh, we need to... Oh, I forgot about this. This is a really big deal. A really big deal. Really, really, really big deal. Outhouses. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to produce them down here. I'll delete them later because I want to move these somewhere where it's not going to cause... what's it called? Like pollution. They'll piss themselves and whatnot, and that's bad. That's bad. So... Can you please, where's my prioritize? Can you please prioritize this so you don't defecate yourself or piss yourself or whatever? Please. Please, stepped in polluted water. Oh, they did pee themselves. Oh, great. Okay, so let's do that. So they'll mop up the urine. And who do we got? Oh, man, we didn't get the greatest. I did want someone who was athletic for our thing, but that's okay. Yokel, no research, mole hands, digging is better. Vomiter, that's a good person to grab. Amphibious, duplicates move as quickly underwater as they do on land. That's actually kind of good too. Some duplicates are just full of it. He's destructive. We don't want destructive. Destructive is pretty bad. And bottomless stomach means he's going to eat more. Oh no, burn. Yeah, technically it's going to mean he's going to eat more because he's going to burn calories faster. And then yeah. Yeah, you're not good enough for me right now. Medicine is important, but I don't need that right now. I'm gonna go with Marie. Cool. So let's do that. Let me toss all these tips real quick. All right. So we're let's get these beds done. Let's end it at the end of this cycle. So we have 3 people alive. So let's just make sure by the end of this cycle we have. 3. Oh, okay. Thank you for making the beds so quickly. So we'll have some beds. We do need to create more of these. Oh wait, no, they are created. So now we can store stuff in those. Good. So far, so good. The beginning of the base is started. Next episode, we need to focus on the water. We got to do the water. That's a big deal because we have almost no liquid right now. I think the only liquid we peed. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the end of the cycle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Joshua's still freaking out, but it's okay. I'm going to be back with you guys in the next episode. We're going to do the water sitch. We're going to expand our base, and we're probably going to get into oxygen stuff and like water stuff. I don't know. Thank you guys. Until next time. Blow!